Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode here at T. Roy Cooks. I appreciate you joining me once again. I'm going to try something new. I've been trying to think of something I can do new on my channel. And I want, instead of doing like wine pairings with food, I want to do cocktail pairings with food. Or just straight up spirit pairings with food. So what I've done, I've teamed up with Flaviar. It's Flaviar.com is the website. They are a subscription-based seller of different spirits from around the world. What they'll do, they'll send you the third Monday of every month, if you subscribe, become a member of Flaviar, they will send you a tasting pack, just like this one, okay? They send you a sampling of 5 different vials. In this case, it's whiskeys from around the world. Oh, and each month, you never know what you're going to get. Each month, they send you a different tasting pack. And their tasting packs are theme-based. If you want to see some of the past tasting packs, go check out their website, Flaviar.com. And if they have any of the tasting packs left, you can still buy them. But normally, they sell out pretty quick. They send you some tasting instructions here. Tells you how to properly taste the different liquors that they send you. And they also send you this little helpful packet, which is some of their people who put these packs together, these tasting packs. They wrote down some notes for each of these different vials here of liquor, telling you how they look, the smell, the taste, all of the things that they picked up when they themselves tasted them putting these packs together. So we're going to do some sampling of a few of these maybe. We'll see how far I get. I'm more of a beer drinker, but I'm looking to build up my home bar, so this is a great way to do it. And if you find one of these flavors that you really love, you can purchase a full-size bottle from Flaviar as well. So that's kind of the idea behind this. They send you some samplings, and if you went and bought each of those 750 ml bottles of each of these 5 flavors, it'd be about $360 US. So if you're spending, for the original subscription of $24.99, you're getting to taste each of those different flavors to see which one you like, if you like any of them. And then thereafter, again, it's $39.99 per month. But you never know what you're going to get from month to month. They all have theme-based tasting packs that they ship out to you every month. And you can cancel at any time. There's no, hey, you got to stick with us for 3 months or 6 months. No, nothing like that. Nobody's pressuring you. And I guarantee you try some of this stuff they send you each month, you're not going to want to cancel. It's exciting to know that that 4th week of the month, you're going to be getting a tasting pack from Flaviar. I'm excited to try some of these. I've never heard of any of these different whiskeys, much less tasted them. And I'm looking to build up my bar here at the house. Here in the future, I'm probably going to invite some friends over. We're going to do some tasting parties. That should be fun. There's enough liquor in here to have a nice tasting party for 2 to 3 people, or 1 big Cajun. I'm just kidding on that part. But we're gonna sample some of these. We're gonna see what I think I'm getting out of it, flavor and smell and all that, and then we're gonna read some of these notes that they put down for their tasting when they did it. And let's check some of these out. So again, Flaviar.com, y'all go check them out. Get their app. They've got a nice app too that offers suggestions for what different flavors and stuff. You can check out their app and they give you a lot of information on all kind of different spirits from around the world. So let's get to tasting some of these. What do you say? I'm gonna go with this Scotch whiskey here. Let's check this out. This is I can't even pronounce some of this stuff. Glenmorangie, Quinta, Ruban. All right. Put some of this off to the side. And I know I don't have a whiskey sniffer glass. I'm just using a wine glass with whiskeys, from what I've read anyway, because I'm no expert at this stuff. Y'all learn with me, right? You want something that's kind of narrower at the top than it is at the bottom. That way you get the aroma from the whiskey to hit your nostrils properly. So let's give this a shot. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. And if memory serves, 45 ml is about maybe an ounce and a half, ounce and a quarter, somewhere in that range. So, first off, the color. The color of it is, I'm getting like an amber color. It's more of a orangey color than it is a yellow golden color to me. Swirl it around a little bit. Kind of hard to swirl in this glass. I'm about to get me some glasses, folks. Some proper drinking glasses, that is. Let's smell it. I'm not getting a real strong hint of the alcohol coming up. Oh, and I hear sometimes if you drop a little water in there, it'll help get the oils from the different flavorings that are in the whiskey. Let it hit your nose a little better. I'm getting some oak. Almost like a molasses type smell too. Some kind of sugars in there. That's interesting. Let's give it a shot. That's real smooth. Really smooth. It's Scotch? Scotch whiskey? Yeah. Scotch whiskey. Man, this is really good. Yeah, I like that. Roll it around in your mouth a little bit. That way you can pick up all the different flavors. I'm getting some vanilla. It's got a nice warm feel it's a little dry feeling in your mouth. And the heat's not bad. It just slowly creeps down the throat after you swallow. A little bit of slight numbing on the tongue. Stick with me. I'm new at this. We'll get better as I do more of these. That's good. Definitely a sweet type of whiskey. And oak. I'm getting some oak in there. I'm not getting any smoky flavor or anything. Yeah, that's real smooth, man. I'll use that in a whiskey sour. That'd be jamming. Alright, let me rinse the glass out real quick. Okay, toss that. Let's try another one. Alright, so that was a Scotch. Let me see what else we got here. This is a Swiss peated whiskey. Let's give this one a shot. Well, I was going to go over those notes for you. This is a Santis. Let me look up, which one was this? The Glenmorangie. Let's see what they said about it. They said, the color is a sunlit rose color. Sunlit rose gold. The smell is a dark mint chocolate. I didn't get any chocolate out of that. And tangerines and some Seville oranges. Mingled with sandalwood and walnut before giving way to a spicy finish and nutmeg. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any fruity flavor. I could see the spiciness, maybe a hint of nutmeg, but I didn't get any fruitiness. The flavor, again, mint chocolate and walnuts envelope the palate like velvet. Yeah, it was a smooth feel to your tongue and the inside of your mouth. I get that. Walnuts, yeah, because I was tasting like some oak flavors or something in there. But again, the mint chocolate, I'm not getting that. It says that the walnuts and the mint chocolate envelope the palate like velvet, laying the foundations for a rose, Turkish delight, and sweet Seville oranges. Really, I didn't get any of that. The finish is a long-lasting, silky aftertaste, leaving dark chocolate mints and traces of orange. I'm gonna have to try that again. Let's try it again. I'm the only one drinking this, folks. I could get some mint. Maybe a slight hint of chocolate now that I'm thinking about it. Not getting the orange though. Anyway, let me go rinse my mouth out. We're gonna taste this this Swiss peated whiskey real quick. Be right back. All right, folks. Again, this is Santis. This is a Swiss peated whiskey. Got all these new terms I need to learn. Again, hope y'all do this with me. This will be cool. Ooh, wow. That's smoky. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got. This looks a little darker than the last one. A little more golden color. You can see that? Ooh, yeah, definitely a smokiness that's coming out of that. A slight hint of the alcohol coming off. You know, honestly, what this smells like to me, it's gonna be crazy. It smells like smoked ham. I like that. Ooh-wee. Fifi, hush. Sorry, my dog was going nuts. Fifi, hush. Hush. Yo, hush. Shut up, dog. Ha! Wow, that's different. I've never tried any kind of peated whiskeys. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm getting some charcoal flavor. Again, swirl around your tongue. Not much burn at all going down. Very little numbing on the tongue. What's the alcohol on this one? 52% alcohol. So this one's stronger than the last one. The last one is, let's see. Where is it? This was 46. The first one was 46. This one's 52. Oh, and by the way, they show you on here, on this label, so I'm gonna get you closer. They show you the alcohol percentage, and they also show you when they bottled this. And of course, they show you it's 45 ml. But there you go. Man, I'll tell you what, peated whiskey's cool. That's awesome, man. Okay, let's see what they say about it. Definitely a smokiness though, man. That's heavily smoked. Color, dark amber. The smell or the nose, the aroma, aged in oak barrels. Yeah, I get that. It's got a subtle aroma of applewood smoke. I guess that's that smoked ham flavor, you know, that I was smelling. Smoked ham. I nailed that one. Burnt charcoal. Yep, it definitely some burnt charcoal in there. Peat and malt. It's a distinct flavor, but I like it. All right, the flavor was smoke, like smoked ham. It's on here, I'm not kidding you. And I didn't read this before. Black bread, malty sweetness. The flavor comprises hints of vanilla, wild berries, and prunes. Green figs on the silky texture, as well as subtle touch of a phenol. And it is subtle. I mean, you don't get that like it's a really high alcohol content, even though it's 52%, I think. The finish is a gentle oaky finish with a little bitter touch at the end. Yeah, I definitely got that too. And this one was not as dry as the first one too. Just my own preference there. The comments, different smokiness as we're used to by other whiskeys. Extremely impressive, and I would have to concur. I really did enjoy this Santis. It's a Swiss peated whiskey. If you haven't tried peated whiskey, give that a shot. I'll be adding this to my bar. Yeah, baby. All right, what else we got? What else do y'all want to try? I'll try one more for you. I don't want this video to be really long. Or do you? You want me to do all? Y'all want me to do all these? Let's try the Japanese whiskey. Let's try this one. Japanese whiskey. Fifi, get in. Yep, Japanese whiskey. This is Nikka Yoichi. I think this will probably be the last one. Let me clean out my glass real quick. Just make sure I don't get any off flavors from the previous whiskey. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, hush. You can't have this. This is not for puppy dogs. No. This is a really light one here. This is a nice golden color. Very light. See that? Really light golden color. Put my hand behind it so you can see. This is like honey gold right here. Really light. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm getting more of the phenol, more alcohol coming off of this one. What's this one rated at? This one is 45% alcohol. Maybe a slight smokiness, but not much. Let's give it a shot. That's really light. Hush, hush. I'm shooting a movie here. That's a really light, sweet. Doesn't have a lot of mouthfeel. Definitely get the alcohol coming up in my nostrils there. It almost tastes like it has a little honey in it or something. Not really getting any herbal type flavors. Not really smelling or getting some kind of fruit. Maybe a pear type flavor or aroma. I'm not too crazy about this one. From Japan. It's a Japanese whiskey. Nikka Yoichi. Or Yoichi. That's what they said about it. This one is 10 years old. Let's see, it's amber with a golden reflection, yeah, and in the smell, it's a clean apple and apricot. Very fresh with notes of peat, light smoke, and spice. So it does have a slight smokiness. And I was getting pear, but I guess apricot, it could work. The flavor is more light peat with some rounded vanilla, tobacco coming from oak casks. It's mint creams and then orange. Perfect balance between the oaky and the fruity notes. I was definitely smelling some fruitiness. The finish, after the creaminess, the peat surges back. Yeah, it does. Long-lasting finish, and it is. I'm still tasting it. Revealing a remarkable fruity, oaky, and floral notes. Floral, I don't know. It's a wonderful whiskey at 10 years old. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, we've got some more to do here. You can skip ahead if you don't want to see me taste all these. Let's do the Indian, the Amrut Indian single malt whiskey. Let's give this one a shot. What do you say? Let's see what we got here. That's interesting. And that's really a light color. This is, it's like hay, the color of hay. Really, really light. Almost looks like a white wine. Doesn't smell like a white wine though. It does have some fruitiness smell coming off of it though. Maybe a little. What does it smell like? I want to say this smells like green apples. Not really getting any smoke. It's Indian, huh? Maybe some tea. Like a green tea? I don't know. Down the hatch. I'm not crazy about that one. Very floral once you taste it though. Definitely floral. And this is different, folks. I'm telling you. Get you some of these tasting packs, man. Not a fan of this one. I don't know, something in there I don't like. Let's see what it says. All right, the Amrut Indian Single Malt. Golden yellow in appearance. The smell is a licorice bourbon note. I'm not a big black licorice fan. That's probably what I'm not liking in this. Flavors, barley oak sweetness. A big bourbony cut to the cloth with all the licorice and molasses sugar. Yeah, I could sense a little sugar. I'm not a licorice fan, folks. I like the red stuff, not the black stuff. The finish is a long finish, and it is. I'm still, it's right here, man. It's a sweet, dry finish with some cream toffee in the end. Yeah, it is. I can get the toffee out of that. And their comment on this, a dram that should be sampled by every whiskey drinker. Yeah, sample it once. That's all you need is once to not do it again. All right, let me clean my glass. We're gonna do one more. This is the last one, folks. This is an Irish whiskey, Greenore or Greenore. This one is what's the alcohol on here? 40%. 40% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. What you say? Right. Well, this is like that Indian one. This is really, really light. Really, really light in color. I like the smell of this. Which one is this again? It's the Irish. I got a bit of Irish in me, so I probably like this. Scotch Irish. That's more like the Scotch one too, the peated one, I think it was. Folks, I'm being overwhelmed with all kind of senses going on here. Let's give it a shot. Very smooth, very, very smooth. Nice vanilla taste. Slight oak, not much oak flavor. Mostly vanilla and sweetness is what I'm getting. That's excellent, folks. I like that one. Thumbs up. So, like 3 out of the 5 I did like. 2 out of the 5 I'd probably buy. So there you have it, folks. 5 different whiskeys from around the world, courtesy of Flaviar.com. Hope y'all go check them out. Hope you subscribe to them. I'd appreciate it, and you'll help me out in the meantime as well. But this should be fun. We're going to be doing some sampling each month for you, and maybe even using some of these in some cocktails to pair with some food in some of my other videos. So again, I appreciate your indulgence. I hope y'all go check out Flaviar.com. All the links are below. We'll see y'all next time, folks. Cheers.